T-Dot Records presents City View.
Hello, welcome to T-Dot's Records City Views podcast. Today we're here with Tiger Soup.
Hello.
Hello.
So how are you guys?
Good, thanks. It's a beautiful sunny day. The space is really nice.
What's the origin of that name?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Yeah, we don't. Originally, we were thinking maybe Tiger Smile would be a good band name. We wanted something catchy. We definitely wanted something with tiger in it. Renee's a big fan of tigers. But eventually, to our chagrin, Tiger Smile was taken not by a band, but by a company. So
Well,
Tiger Suit was the next best thing.
also,
and here we are.
back in 2000, we were traveling around Australia.
Oh,
And Curtis went there before I did. He said he was going to surprise me at the airport wearing a tiger suit. And then he didn't, actually. So, our band name is full of broken promises. Just joking, but kind of.
Okay. What genre of music do you consider your work to be?
Yeah, that's a bit of a tough question for us because people often ask us, and we're like, well, we have the electronic stuff, we have the guitar stuff, we have a bit of a world influence as well. But if I had to make a choice, I'd say we are electronic rock.
Yeah,
What would
we
you
thought-
say, Renee?
I guess it's kind of morphed into synth pop / electronic rock. We started out doing a lot of world music. So Curtis and I would take a workshop around to different schools where we were focusing on the music of Japan, Mongolia, India. And so we had written some songs for that workshop, and then we kind of formed a band. So yeah, we were more of a world music band before, and then we kind of...
Okay.
Yeah, we've undergone several changes with our setup, and we finally found what's best for us, and that's really changed our sound as well. We've got some new synths in the last year and a half, and new loopers and things like that.
Yeah, we do a lot of live looping. So just, I guess with vocal loops and guitar loops and synth loops. So we like to do it live, so it's on the spot. And
Cool. Nice. When did you guys start?
I guess back in 2010 or 2011. And then that was more of the world music based songs.
Yeah, prior to that, we had made a few songs and released them, more electronic music. But yeah, the first time we started performing was, you said 2006?
No, 2010. The years fly
Okay.
by. Actually, Curtis has been DJing for a long time, so that's
Oh, yeah.
kind of where our electronic element came in. So we lived in Japan for 3 years. We were both teaching English, but Curtis was DJing a lot, and then I would start writing songs with his DJ sets, and
That's
Yeah.
cool.
We had a wonderful amount of free time with our jobs,
Yeah.
and luckily we were able to put that free time to good use. I know that you were playing guitar a lot when you were at work, and I was producing tracks and doing DJ sets when I was at work, and then
yeah,
we'd all come together on the weekends.
the good old days.
Well, that's cool. Who are your music influences?
It's a good one.
Well, my favorite band for the last year and a half would be Pond. I'm actually wearing this shirt.
It's true.
Right
And I
now.
love Pond so much too. Pond, if you're listening to this, we love you. Come back to Canada. Yeah, that's a
And
band we have in common. Radio.
They're an Australian psychedelic rock band, one of the Tame Impala sister bands. They're great. Yeah, for me, anything that has synthesizers and psychedelic sounds, that's what I'm into and influences me.
I also love the Libertines. I think I'm more of a rock-based person, and Curtis likes the electronic stuff a bit more. So we come together, and there's Tiger Suit.
Nice. What would be your dream collaboration with like any producer, singer, anything?
Man.
I would say the guys from Radiohead on the instruments, and then Kevin Parker of Tame Impala doing the producing. That would be a dream studio session for me. What about you, Renee?
Oh, I would agree.
Something from the 80s?
Something from the 80s. Oh, true. Okay, yeah, Duran Duran. Love to work with Duran Duran and Cyndi Lauper. There you go.
Cool, cool. Have you performed in Toronto?
Yeah, we've done a bunch of T-Dot shows. So those are always super fun, and we're looking forward to more of those. Yeah, I guess the last T-Dot show we did was at the Linsmore Tavern, and we did a few at May Cafe. We were just part of the Bout
Oh yeah.
competition, so that's still ongoing. That was super fun. It's always really fun doing showcases and T-Dot shows where we get to meet a lot of bands from different genres that we might not
Yeah,
otherwise
you
play
get to,
with.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And our next Toronto show is at the Hideout
Oh
on
yeah,
Wednesday,
Wednesday, April 3rd.
April 3rd.
And that's for an all-female fronted lineup.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay. What was your favorite performance, you guys?
so
Your
favorite.
favorite venue, or yeah, your favorite venue you performed at?
Well, for me, recently we played at the Hideout, and it was fantastic to show up, and they actually fed all the bands. So to be treated
Oh, yeah?
True.
that well is a rarity sometimes. And also, their sound system there was great. So to hear our synths going through the big speakers and the subwoofer there was pretty exciting.
Yeah. Also, everyone was very helpful and just really positive. It was great.
Okay. What would be your dream venue to perform at?
Ooh, dream venue.
Anywhere in the world.
Oh man.
I really like what used to be Molson Amphitheater. Was it now Budweiser
Yeah, Budweiser stage.
Amphitheater?
Yeah,
Just
that
when
would
you're
be
seeing a
amazing.
show in the summer and the sun setting on the city. We've seen some really great shows there, so
Yeah.
to play there would be a dream for sure.
Or to play South by Southwest. That would be so cool. Outdoor festivals, I think, are really fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, which songs do you perform most frequently, and do you ever play any covers?
Okay. Yeah, we have a couple EPs that are coming out. One at the end of May, and then the second one in September. So we've kind of been trying to incorporate more of our new songs into our sets recently, but I think
So It's Just You, that's a staple. That's one we always throw in there.
yeah, It's Just You is probably our danciest one right now, which is kind of fun.
Our newest song is called Excuses. It's really fun to play, so we've been putting that in at the end of our set. It's a good closer.
Yeah.
As far as covers, we have a Duran Duran cover we like to pull out.
Duran Duran.
That's Hungry Like the Wolf.
Yeah. We don't often do a lot of covers. Mostly it's our own material, but yeah. So we have covered Duran Duran and Cyndi Lauper, and The Cure too back in the day.
Okay. Who writes your songs?
We both do. So I think our songs are always, I guess we approach them from different angles all the time. So sometimes it will be a chord progression that Curtis has come up with, or it's a chord progression I've come up with, and then we write lyrics over top, or it will be lyrics and then we put music to it. It's always different. So,
Okay.
I would say Renee is the main lyricist.
well, yeah, that's true.
Okay, cool. You're working on new projects. Yeah,
Yeah.
you mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay, what drew you to the music industry?
Well, we are both in university for music. For myself, when I was finishing high school, there was just nothing else I could picture doing, and even though I didn't know where it was going to lead me, I decided to go into music. So it's just always been the only option, I guess.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can do all day and still enjoy doing it at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I went into music. I mean, I've played piano pretty much my whole life. So Curtis and I were both at York University as classical piano students, right? Yeah, that's kind of how we auditioned.
I did jazz. I
we
never
were
did
doing
classical.
jazz as well,
yeah.
but I was mostly classical back then. And York had a great program where you could audition for other classes once you were in as well. So I did a lot of Indian music as well, and Curtis did some recording.
I got to learn Indonesian
Yeah.
music as well.
Yeah.
York was awesome because they had all kinds of different world musics you could explore and
Yeah.
professors from all around the world.
Yeah, it was so cool. So when I initially went to university, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I just liked doing music, and yeah, so I wasn't ever really thinking of a job, just what I like to do. And I feel like we have so much to learn about the music industry, and it's learning new things every day and trying to keep on top
And
of
it's
things.
always changing, of course.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
always changing, and yeah, it's exciting though, because it's just, I feel like I never really know everything.
All right. What's your favorite part about this line of work, and what's your least favorite part?
I'd say my favorite part is right after we finish playing a set and just have that feeling that, well, I didn't screw up too badly. Now I can get a cold beer and relax, and that went really well. So when we're up on stage, for me, that's my favorite part of the experience, and meeting lots of other bands is always fun.
Yeah.
So I like the T-Dot shows because it brings together bands who we haven't met before, and we probably maybe wouldn't have found them otherwise.
Yeah.
My least favorite part is loading the car up at 2:30 in the morning in Toronto for the long ride back to Guelph.
Yeah, that's true. I would say that's my least favorite as well. And the performing is super fun, and meeting people. And the writing is really fun too. It's just fun to have ideas expressed.
Yeah, I find the high from the performance carries us all the way home. So we get a lot of good energy from playing these shows.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Okay, how can fans access your music?
We've all our music is on our website, so tigersuit.com. We have stuff on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube.
All your favorite online retailers
Yeah.
have Tiger Suit product for you.
Yeah. Mostly free too, so
All right, perfect. Do you guys have any shout outs you want to say? Or to anyone?
here you can go
or
first.
anything?
Well, shout out to T-Dots for continuing to promote indie music.
Yeah, it's true. It's awesome.
A Mother's Love is a charity in Guelph who we work with, so we're putting a show on with them in April. So shout out to A Mother's Love.
That's true. Yeah. I feel like yeah, our families too. We're super lucky that we've had the opportunity to do things we like in our life. So
All
there
right.
you go. Oh, and we brought you guys a present too.
Oh, you brought some?
Here you go. Here's some Tiger Suit shirts and our first 2 CDs, but
Okay, thank you.
they're a little dated.
Thank you, thank you. Nice. I like the purple one.
Yay.
We'll wear it to the next show.
Oh, sweet.
All right, we'll
That's
be there.
awesome. Yay.
All right, well, thank you for being on the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.